top 10 most underrated video editing laptops. For raw HD, 4K or special effects, you'll need one of the latest video editing laptops to use. Whilst you can cut tiny clips with a low-price laptop, they don't have a smooth and discrete graphics processor or a high-resolution monitor. You would want one with a standalone graphics card to be the ultimate video editing laptop. At about $1,099, the least expensive one that features the GeForce GTX 1060 GPU from Nvidia. You will spend about $2,500 more for something with a stronger card, such as a high-end Quadro or GTX 1070, and for such things such as a high-end monitor. If one of the better gaming laptops can edit content, it is possible that it can, but a media production device can get flawless returns more often than not. The best video editing laptops are also among the best workstations because you can work with the strongest possible solution if you need a large laptop to do graphic-intensive applications than video editing. The Acer Concept D7 easel is a strong example, which has recently been reviewed. Today, our video will help you if you are looking for a beast with a processing power. So stay with us till the video's end. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, hit the bell icon for more videos. Let's get started. M1 Apple MacBook Pro 13-inch, a portable powerhouse. Although things can seem to be outside like normal, thanks to the new M1 processor, Apple's latest 13-inch MacBook Pro does have a new spirit. Magnificently fast, the M1 chip makes video encoding easy and keeps the Intel chips in a lot pricier system. The 13-inch MacBook Pro is not only fast, but also an all-round gig. The monitor is precise and color accurate, although it's not particularly huge. The built-in speakers are excellent and battery performance is really outstanding. Software compatibility and performance with the M1 chip would be the only thing to look for. Both natively or through emulation, most main applications now support M1 Macs. You can note that certain software and plugins actually are still incompatible. Compatibility improves only over time, so it's always worth testing. Dell XPS 15 2020. Aluminium and carbon fiber are a match made in heaven in the world of technology. The 3040 by 2400 screen of this kid will look on a colorful trip spanning 132% of the sRGB color gamut and 434 nits of brightness. The XPS 15's Intel Core processor i7, 10758 and NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Ti Max Q GPU are paired with even more sharp performance. Recently, the Carbon Beauty solved its one major issue with the 2019 edition and eventually shifted the webcam from the base to the peak. Not to mention the XPS 15, which is just 4.5 pounds, is still light, making it a nice, compact killing machine, conveniently located at the top of the highest rated laptops. MacBook Pro 16. Want to get on an all-Apple mobile system? Apple's most professional computer video editor has now been up the MacBook Pro 16-inch. The new model has an Intel Core i7 GPU 9th generation 6-core 16GB RAM and 512GB SSD drive. However, up to 8-core 9th generation Core i9 with 64GB of RAM is configurable and up to 8TB SSD storage can be provided with especially deep pockets. In contrast to the smaller laptops of Apple, the 16-inch also has a discrete VRAM graphics card. The 16-inch provides some benefits over the 13-inch MacBook stablemates, in addition to beefier basic specifications. Dell XPS 17. Dell's XPS 17-inch is a real MacBook Pro option for Windows-based video editing with a smart interface and a 10th gen Intel Core i9 under the hood. The Dell XPS 17 is automatically equipped with Dolby Vision that supports 3840 by 2600 touchscreen, whereas the basic model arrives with a 1920 by 1080 camera. 4K resolution on a 17-inch display gives you acres of space for editing, a real blessing to anyone who works on smaller 13-inch machines. Although it is generous, its slender construction doesn't suggest its stature is giant. Although it's a little thick, thin bezel on the screen indicate that it can even sneak into a 15-inch laptop bag. Razer Blade 17 Pro. This laptop isn't budget-friendly, but if you want a Windows-barred workstation without holders, the Razer is difficult to get up. The Blade 17 Pro will gladly compete with the 4K video editing, 3D modeling and AAA gaming to accommodate taxing workloads. With an octa-core 10th gen i7, a smooth and encoded speed range of up to 64GB of RAM, and a versatile games graphics card. Especially important is the display. With a 4K resolution at 17-inch, you can work with plenty of room and endorse a 120Hz refresh rate for a smooth, buttery reaction, a highlight in our lineup. M1 Apple MacBook Air. The MacBook Air has always been available for over 10 years and is best suited for lightweight activities as a lightweight macOS alternative, not necessarily suitable for hard jobs such as video editing. However, the MacBook Air has become a more economical contender with the arrival of the M1 latest variable. The MacBook Air has ample muscle to tackle the fundamentals of video editing with the latest Apple Silicon chip. Yes, the Air will probably come a bit short if users buy it for work, try to navigate dense multi-tag timelines and edit in 4K. Asus ROG Zephyrus 15 Pro Duo. Take a close look at the Zephyrus 15 Pro Duo and you will soon see what makes it exclusive. The Pro Duo adds a full second show on the keyboards, not only on our list, but also among laptops in general. The screen pad could be used to stretch your preferred workspace by means of the ultra-wide touchscreen. This means that you can switch entire panels to the second show by using applications such as Adobe Premiere Pro. You can also switch the video timeline to another panel and toolbars to open up a huge number of screen spaces. Honor MagicBook Pro. Shopping a little and you will soon find that when it comes to setup video edition, the idea of budget could get a little loosed. Honor's MagicBook is surprisingly a little exception. Although in our race it may not compete with the high-end robots, it is far from slouching. You'll easily edit well with a 6-core AMD Ryzen 5 processor with 512GB of SSD, 16GB of RAM, and Radeon RX Vega 6 built-in graphics. Gigabyte Arrow 15 OLED XC. Gigabyte's Arrow 15 OLED XC integrates OLED View attractive features with hardware that can control and power any video editing program on the market. A high-quality artistic workstation, it constantly displays crisp, luscious, vivid colors and a rich, genuine black with 15.6-inch 4K OLED that are only seen on OLED screens. It is also color accuracy, proven by a Pantone certificate. Nice to know when you use it for post-production work, but you do have to calibrate yourself if you are gonna take it seriously. HP ZBook Mobile Workstation. The mobile workstation HP ZBook G6 is developed to do the hardest job in any industry. It's good for professionals looking for a next stage of video editing. It is also designed to operate several programs simultaneously, allowing it to perform video and audio simultaneously. And Intel Optane has 16GB of memory to accelerate the rendering. This laptop will give video editors their preference of ports, laptop speakers, graphics cards, and much more 4 million different configurations for those who like to choose their data. That's all for today's video. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done already. Do give a like and we will be back with more videos. Stay tuned!